just awesome. For some reason, my audio is messing up, and I don't know why. And so I'm really hoping that it is capturing the game audio, because there is little to no reason why it shouldn't be. However, we're just gonna have to go for our regular way of doing things, and we might get a smidge of talk back here in just a second. Talk back here in just a second. Talk back. Okay, yeah. But as it stands, I suppose I'll just go the regular way of streaming, and unfortunately, this game is full screen to be better immersive. And so I don't know if I'll be able to see the chat, because every time I try to bring up the mobile app to do chat, it continues to give the talk back, I'm pretty sure. So I'll just tab out every once in a while and see. Maybe we'll try this again. I don't know. All right, this should do it. Now, I have had this game open, waiting to start streaming, honestly, for longer than I've ever played it. Before I opened it today and reinstalled it and everything, this game had literally been played for 1 minute. Because I opened it, I started it, and I went, nope! And I jumped right out of it, because I'm a big baby. So, as that stands, readjust things here, because I'm a professional. I've just created my profile, and we are going to start a new game of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Normal, please. I am not ready for hard mode. Now, I know that to most of you, this game is super old.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Ooh, gotta better hurry there. Okay. Whoa, 1 second. I should have checked the options beforehand. We want... Is there no way to get rid of that? The blurring? Oh, it's gonna give me a headache. Anyways, to most of you, this game is super old, the graphics aren't that great, you've already seen the ending. I have not. I never watched a YouTuber play this for more than an episode or two, and, because I always thought to myself, one of these days, I'll play it. And I totally missed what it just said about the journal. Okay. No notes are available. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Alright, okay, alright. This has super Castlevania vibes. Don't you blow your wind at me. Oh. Can I... Oh, I don't want to make noise. Can I pick this up? Okay. I don't like the wind. I don't like the wind in real life either. I'm not a fan. Oh no, don't go sideways on me, babe. We are in this too motherfucking together. So just leave. Just nope, can't do that. Okay, haha, it's alright, Castle. I wasn't going to leave at all. What is... Oh, let's go down. I picked up a tinderbox. Okay. I mean, the liquid's not in here, but... I'll come in here and not throw things around. Another tinderbox? Have a drink. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, well. So I'll just sit here forever for the rest of eternity. Okay. All is good. Crystal clear sanity, 2 tinderboxes, no oil, and my journal. Wow, look at something's in there and I sure can't get it. And that's a nice painting. Another tinderbox. Since I can't pick the candle up and take it with me, I'm not gonna go waste a tinderbox on it right now. Apologies. I'm having a drink of pink milk. See, I could light those. But I don't know what the point would be at this point in time, because, like, there's light. There was something big and squelchy running. I don't like it. Can I not run? What? I'm being transported. Okay, this is fine. Nope. Oh, I saw the knight, but I didn't see the knight there for a second. He gave me a little spook. He gave me a little heckin' frighten. Pink box. Oh, is it too dark? It's too dark. It's fine. Let's go stand in the light for a second and check our sanity. A slight headache. This is fine. To not go any further. Oh, I guess I'm wearing clothes or clothes that are good enough. Ooh, this looks like a place where I could regain some sanity. Ah, I don't like the squishy sound. I don't like it. And I guess to do this real fast. Sorry if the sound cut out. I'm gonna put both headset pieces on. And I don't want to. I don't want to. Deedle-dee-doo. Alright. Yes. Good. Great. Fine. Wonderful. The old archives. That's where I want to go. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Sorry, I didn't want to miss that. That doesn't sound like flames crackling. It sounds like material. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Look at all those tinder boxes. Ah! Oh, are those like giant hissing cockroaches or something? We're gonna get out of here. Oh, where did all the flames go? Head is pounding, hands are shaking. That's not great. Here, look in here, there's some sunlight. No, we're not looking. We're not looking because there's sunlight in here. Go away. Get out of here. Okay. Stop it. Okay, Tinderbox. I swore I saw something else that was blue lit up in here. Oh! A lantern. We're pressing F. Selecting it. Don't have a lot of oil, but I don't want to waste a tinderbox. No! Stop! Please. Stop. I'm a virgin. Oh, a tinderbox. From the way this is laid out, I thought for sure I was going to be able to read this. I'm just gonna... Can I please just get the tinderbox? Please. Okay. No. See, we don't allow for those kinds of scratchily noises, okay? We don't. It's just not the way of the world, okay? Leave that for a second. Picked up oil. Nope, tab.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
All right. The inner sanctum. People outside are making a bunch of noise. Don't. Why can't I just pick up a candelabra? Okay, we were in there. No ooze. Okay, I can't have this out all the time or I'm not gonna have anything left. Okay, am I missing something? Because that's all blocked off, right? Yeah. And I already went in here, and there was nothing else for me. And it counts it as being in the dark, even though I'm not. I'm gonna stand in the light for a second. That's to the rainy hall. But the door won't budge. So, is there a key I'm missing? No, not in there, dum-dum. Oh, right. Duh. Numbnuts, you even looked at it and said, oh, I'll look at that after I read the thing. Okay. Oh, good, it's more giant hissing cockroaches. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really going to do this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
One second. Sorry, didn't think you guys wanted me coughing directly into your ears. I don't know, Alexander doesn't sound like a bad guy. He sounds like a Dracula kind of bad. I'm fine with that. Ew! Ew! I'm sorry, just the thought of him actually touching it is just like, no, don't do it! Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? No diaries, and only the note to myself. Alright. This really honestly does, like, give me the jitters. And I know it's silly, but, like, I'm a baby. I'm a big baby. Ooh, oil. Tinderbox. With your little skittery cells. I'll smush ya! I'll smush ya! Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, hissed at you as well. Oh. I can jump. Woo! The laboratory. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. The f is that noise? I misused a tinderbox. I shouldn't have done that. I don't... No! It's spooky scary. Oh, hist. Hist.
Someone's coming.
Am I supposed to hide? I can't. It said someone's coming. Is someone coming?
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The formal compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, and proves impractical to put in any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem affected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Well, that was some kind of Mario sound. Okay, so these aren't real. Stop it. I obviously didn't find the lady. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Cella Vinaria, of course, the wine cellar. Who writes things? Okay, let me just say, who writes things in fucking, like, Latin and stuff? Who? Who? Sanity's still good. Alright. Actually, I probably should have saved that last one. I probably overfilled it and I won't get that back. Alright, find the key to the wine cellar. Duh. Okay.
Upsy daisy, here we go.
Can't pry that off with my bare hands. I'm hearing all sorts of things. Like babies crying and door hinges creaking and dogs. Alright. Just every time I misclick, just imagine this guy wildly swinging his arms trying to reach something. He's just like, nope, missed it.
He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished.
Very different. Librare. Catalogi. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm the fool. Maybe it's not in Latin. Maybe it's actually... Maybe it's actually just Italian.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, so Daniel, I was an archaeologist. Okay. You stay there. Catalogi. Can I light that with a tinderbox?
I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm of House of Garrick.
The study.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
No offense, Daniel. It kind of sounds like you deserved it. You're not being a very nice friend. Okay. I don't want to go in there. It's spooky. And also, it is dark and full of nightmares. So, ooh. Can I tinderbox that? That's a nicely lit hallway. Oh, we're back here. Like the rare books. But I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh. What a beautiful place. Filled with sunlight and no danger. No! Ha ha ha! No, no, no. Okay. Slight headache. This is fine. Ha ha ha. Okay. Oh! Don't need any shirts, apparently. Old tomes. No! Okay, right, but who put on the music? Okay, there's nothing purple. I think we're good. Nothing could have fit up behind there. Okay, fine. Of course it's locked. It's where the pig man is. Making all grunty noises. I don't know where I could even hide. There's no place to hide. Jump out the window. Crawl into the fireplace. Up the chimney. No! I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. To me. What? What? But
7th May, 1839.
Okay.
After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, pushing myself toward the light. Sorry.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Well, that was that. Don't see anything there. But who knows?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. So there must be a way. It's gotta be weak enough that you can press up through there, my dude. Okay. We know that there's a room beyond there. So we need to break through. Fragile but not breakable by hand. So let's go pick up a rock. Right? Oh ho ho! How clever are we? Boom!
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
All I'm saying is that it sounds like... is that it sounds like Daniel and this man have a relationship. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, and it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Do I go this way? The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Mom. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Oil. I don't want to. Oh, it's locked. Too bad. Well, that's not going to help. All right. Ah. Oh no. Completely empty. Okay. I'll need that then. Ah! Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Ugh. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Would it? Would it? Why? You're not my friend.
I don't like you. Okay. Right, Listen, I can't find my way around anywhere, so when I get... When I get horribly lost, you can't get mad at me. No! Those are the sounds my tummy makes sometimes. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Well, look at that, it's time to go. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. Sorry. I didn't mean to squeal so hard. It really scared me, okay? That's gonna peak the sound really bad. Okay, I got the wine cellar key. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Yeah, I imagine so! Alright. Get all these notes. That's the refinery. I need to remember where the wine cellar is. Tum 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 tum. That should have, yeah, restored a little bit of sanity. It's done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hanan waits. Oops. I can't focus on the story. I can't focus on the story.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay. So at the bottom of the stairs is a workshop where the beer is. We'd be going right there, which is where the barrels are. Huh? Don't say things like that. Don't tell me to stay out of sight if an enemy is near. Oh, good. This may have been the worst idea I've ever had. I can't handle spooks. I can't. Ah, what now?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
my God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I'm unhappy. Are we done? Alright. Hey, more purple liquid. Picked up the Aqua Regia. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order would want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I'd been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted it wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak, and I fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer Do nothing 'cause you're dead. Yeah. I don't want to use up all my lantern oil, though, and I don't want to go anywhere.
I have to get out of here.
Yes, Daniel, I know. Oh. Okay. Why? Alright, so I need to find another way to get out of here. But there's no light from anywhere else. To get up there somehow, maybe? I don't want to continue to... I did with that, but... Right. Oh, like that, okay. And we gotta move this first. Okay. There. Ta-da. Oh. I know I've been using up too much oil. Okay. Here, let me tell you a secret. Laudanum does not actually increase your health. I feel like we all already know this. Ha! I need to get a box. Just like real life. Okay, alright. I've come in a circle. Alright, light it. Tinder. See, I don't want to light too much because
What was that?
I need to have some darkness to hide in. Ha ha ha! Okay. That's everything, right? Okay. Aqua regia, cuprite, calamine, orpiment. So I just don't have the cuprite. Alright, the last place to go is here. Ooh. Oh, See, listen here. I really don't want to. Like, I know that sounds silly, but I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. I got the cuprite. No! Up the stairs. Up the stairs. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of him, he thought, or perhaps too few. How's our health? A few cuts and bruises.
We're still good. Okay. I have to remember... Do I need to... Okay, Okay, yeah, I have to remember... Oh, I have to remember where that is? No, 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 no. See, that's muy difícil. I can't remember where stuff is. Why is everything red? It's just the sun setting. It's just the sun setting. Right, okay, I can't go back there. So it's got to be... Oh, that's not labeled. That's awesome. That's the old archives. No, okay, won't budge. And it can't be down there because everything's all gooey now. So it has to be back this way. Except it can't be because everything is like that. Okay, wait, so... But down here is directly the goo, right? Yeah, it's directly the goo. So... Yes, I know it needs the appropriate apparatus, but where's the room? There's no other room. That's all gooey, that's blocked off, that's gooey, that's gooey. And this is locked. So, am I just gonna have to get gooed? Is that why they gave me the la-da-da-da-da-dum? So I could get gooed? Yeah, because the laboratory's down there. But it's all gooey. Oh. Well, it doesn't hurt me now. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Whew. Sorry if I read this really fast, but they go really fast. Wait, didn't I? No, I came from the wine cellar. Well, here we go. Right? Okay. So... Yes, I hear you, baby. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've got a pot of acid. Huh? Oh. Not quite. Oh. Alright, I can... like that. Yes, yes, I realize it's very dark in here. There's sunlight, okay? Can you not just, like, take a chill pill? It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Stop it! Again, just imagine him wildly swinging his arms and hitting himself in the face. Oh good, another unmarked door. To the refinery! He sat down by the Kashba wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Oh. Can I, please? Oh, yes,
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Listen, all I'm saying is that as twisted up as Alexander was, everything, the way that he and Daniel speak to one another was definitely like evil cohort lovers. Yum. What?
wood planer. I'm not making noise. Shh, it's not me. More laudanum.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Who knows, Daniel? Who knows? Not me, obviously. Oh. Listen, if that bug could stop crawling across my face, did you see that? How's my... Okay, still good on health. Okay. Ah, yes. Ew. Oh, is this not a big chest to open? I was hoping for items. Okay. Yeah, alright, okay. Preach. Okay. Spend a tinderbox, get a tinderbox. Make a corner to hide in if at all possible. I mean, haha! Simple.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
That's very nice, Daniel. Oh, I finally have to go over here, huh? Just a little light source. Just a teeny tiny little light source. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. Probably gonna end it a little bit sooner than I was going to. We were gonna try and go for 2 hours, but we may only go for an hour and a half-ish. Just, you know, just because. Oh. Okay. So my romp through here was kind of worthless, but that's alright. Sorry, like the fucking goofy Page Master Frankenstein laughter I can take. I can take the dogs whining and stuff. I can take the women screaming out in terror. Spend one, take one. I can handle the men crying out as well. I cannot, I do not like the babies screaming. That is not a thing that I enjoy. Wait, haven't I come through here? Okay, so it really is just the pulley system now, right? Yes, it's just the pulley system now. Okay. Well, let's take a look at it then. Spend a tinderbox, take a tinderbox. Alright, well, let's take a look. Ah. My mouse is not the best for this kind of thing. Oh, are we dropping? We'll have to drop? That's fine. Okay. Well, no, I can't go any further. I'll just have to crouch down in. In we go. And honestly, I think we've made quite a bit of progress. So we're going to end here at the cellar archives. And I'm going to go stop shaking because my hands are literally jittering. And I will see you guys Friday. And we'll probably play some more of this, which is
fine. So I hope you had a great time watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye! Ooh, big noise.